Paganism is often associated with nature, the wilderness, and agriculture. Sometimes, as pagans, we look down on the city as a dead, cold place that sucks out our soul. However, the city should not be shunned as a source of magical power. Cities are filled with spiritual energy, symbolism, and wonderful pockets of nature. So, 3 years ago, I left my farm and this cabin in the woods to move to the city to be closer to my son and daughter in law. Hi, I'm Amy, a pagan, green witch, and environmental educator. Welcome to my channel. I initially struggled with transitioning after 29 years of living off grid in the boonies, but over the years I have enjoyed adapting my practice and craft to a more urban setting. And I've learned a lot about being more creative and open minded. This video is on lessons I've learned, ideas, and some tips on practicing an urban pagan lifestyle. Please feel free to chime in with your suggestions. I was reminded that ancient cities had many buildings and art built to honor gods and goddesses. The Parthenon was built to honor the goddess Athena after the Greco-Persian Wars. It's located on a hill in a park in the center of ancient and now modern Athens. And it wasn't just the classic European civilizations. The Mayas and Aztecs were not just running around the jungle, but had large urban cities with temples and shrines. So, how does this apply to us today? Many aspects of paganism revolve around the natural world. Cities may have quote unquote less nature, but they still have many opportunities to explore. Nature thrives even alongside concrete and steel. Central Park in New York City is a famous place in its own right. You may not have a park of this size, but chances are you have something within walking distance. Don't discount small city parks. It can be amazing the amount of diversity they hold. Also, they can be great places to collect fallen leaves, nuts, and cones for your altar. What better place to experience nature and spiritual entities than a cemetery? They often have beautiful gardens, and they are quite common even in downtown city areas. Some actually give cemetery tours to learn more about the local history, plants, and wildlife that live there. A balcony or a rooftop can be a great place to have a small garden. Many urban witches like to grow herbs for their spells. Balconies are also perfect for harnessing wind or air energy. Perform rituals involving incense, smoke cleansing, and spoken affirmations or chants, and allow the air to carry your intentions swiftly away. And you never know who might need a nesting place. This is a great horned owl mom on a balcony in Scottsdale, Arizona. The weather, the seasons, those are things you can experience anywhere. Enjoy and appreciate the rain as a symbol of renewal, washing away the old and making way for new beginnings. It can symbolize the cleansing of the earth, the cleansing of spiritual souls, or a fresh start after a period of difficulty. Explore rain deities like Tabanua, worshipped in the Philippines. Snow can bring a sense of calmness and peace. Even in a large city, the snow quiets the world and creates a serene atmosphere. In Norse mythology, the goddess most closely associated with snow and winter is Skaldi. She's known as the goddess of winter, snow, hunting, and skiing, often depicted gliding through snowy landscapes on her skis. Think outside the box. Symbolism is a part of architecture and art. There are many pagan statues and artwork in city all over the United States, not to mention Europe. Here are some near me that I have connected with. Take some time to Google your city and pagan statues or art and see what comes up. So, just to give you an example, this statue is Asclepius. I had not known of him before my move. This statue is made by a local Native American artist, and this healing god is associated with horses. So he speaks to me on several levels. The statue is outside, so I can stand before him and quietly meditate, give thanks, request healing, and make a small offering. He appreciates green tea, milkweed, flowers, and garnets. Does your city have a historic neighborhood? Visiting historic areas is a great way to get in touch with the older stones and building materials. Any historic areas are going to have local spirits to connect with. Look into haunted houses and local lore. Every city has unique spirits, ancestors, and local guardians. Some cities have ghost walks to introduce local legends and ghosts, offer gratitude or respectful tokens at symbolic urban sites or crossroads to honor local spirits and build magical alliances. Do you enjoy astronomy and astrology? Many communities have planetariums that can be a great place to learn more. We often relate deities to nature and agriculture. However, many gods and goddesses fit very well in the modern urban world. Hermes, the Greek god of communication, trade, travel, and boundaries, is ideal for modern city dwellers who are navigating busy lifestyles. This statue of Hermes is at Grand Central Station in New York City, a perfect place for a god of travel. When going into a subway, you may also relate to gods of the underworld, like Hades or Hell. Hell is a great goddess to honor if you are interested in connecting with your ancestors or are making a transition. Janus is the Roman god of transitions, doorways, and new beginnings. He symbolizes new opportunities common in city life. If you are interested in time travel or astral projection, Janus can help you work on those gifts. I have a video on him I'll link below. My most popular video is on Bastet. She is one of my patron goddesses, who I am very close to. She is a goddess of protection, home, and, of course, cats. Well suited for urban pagans who are animal empaths and those of us who feel better when we are doing protection spells. Yoruba is a powerful goddess associated with rivers, beauty, abundance, and community. Fountains are common in urban centers and places where you can connect with water deities. Cities have a lot of energy. The urban nighttime, illuminated by artificial lights and neon signs, can symbolize illumination, clarity, inspiration, and truth. You can perform nighttime rituals for gaining insight, use divination, or seek to uncover hidden knowledge. Cities are filled with powerful symbolism. Skyscrapers symbolize ambition and strength, bridges represent connections and transitions, crossroads embody choices. You can align your intentions with relevant landmarks to amplify them. Cities pulse with constant activity. Traffic, pedestrians, transportation represent powerful currents of energy. Use this dynamic movement to fuel spells for motivation, productivity, career enhancement, or overcoming stagnation. I love farmers markets, partly because I flourish on having that rural connection. Cities thrive on communal interactions, festivals, markets, gatherings embody that collective human energy. So participate in events intentionally, capture positive communal energy, and use that for spells related to harmony and love. Another advantage of cities are metaphysical stores and apothecaries where you can shop in person. One advantage is being able to talk to the staff who can answer questions and offer recommendations. These stores often host events, rituals, or classes that provide opportunities to meet like minded individuals and build connections with the local spiritual community. I personally love the sensory experience. Being able to touch the crystals lets me feel their energy. Some metaphysical shops carry handmade or locally crafted items, which lets you support the local economy. Embrace your city for all it has to offer. I hope you found this information helpful and got some ideas for your spiritual exploration. Please give this video a thumbs up to help me grow. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a very witchy day.